Hello and welcome to Four Bros Radio Show, brought to you by Coast to Coast Entertainment Network. I'm hosting today, Big B. J Max out taking his lovely wife anniversary weekend, so hopefully we get stories of that on Monday and where they went. And Sarge is MIA somewhere, probably in a bunker somewhere, hiding. I don't know. So, but I'm joined by the working man, Crispy Bacon. How you doing?
Doing good. Hope everyone's having a safe and great weekend.
Yep, and below us is the man that doesn't mess around, and if he does, you probably just got faked out twice on the same football play. So, Dave Messround, how you doing?
I'm good. I guess him.
Yeah. So, we're just gonna kind of vent a little bit. Things change and don't got much to talk about, but so what's on your guys' mind? Chris, how about you? How's the working life going? Let's talk about that. Me and Dave's been in the working field for a while, so.
Yeah, it's been going good. I've been working a couple months, and I think the adjustment period is kind of over, and just getting things, going.
All right, that's good. Getting your routine in the morning and getting that cup of Joe going to fry up that bacon and eggs.
Yeah.
And
There you go.
Has it been 2 months already?
About that, yeah. About 2 or 3.
2 months, all right.
Yeah.
Congrats.
Thank you.
All right. Gotten any girls that catches your eyes?
Not right now.
Not right
You're
now.
too busy
All right.
making that money to pay attention to that.
Yeah, that's good. Don't mess work with dating life. There. It can get messy. Yeah, exactly. Unless you're Dave, then So,
Hey,
but Dave, what you got going on lately?
not Pornhub.
Yeah.
No, I been messing around with the new PS5 I got. Kids play it more than I do, not surprisingly.
Yeah.
Other than that, just work. It's been wet and cold. Ready for Thanksgiving. I can't wait for that. My favorite holiday.
Couple more weeks.
Yeah. Up here we just have we're starting to get that little kind of like a sprinkle, but the white stuff's coming. Like Dave said, Minnesota's been kind of cold and damp, and that weather's on its way. Thanksgiving right around the corner, big Turkey Day games and eating, and so J-Mac is saying, "Hey, bros, hope your days is amazing." Well, our day's not going to be as amazing as yours, J-Mac. You're taking the wife out, wine and dining her like Minnesota style. Throw a little major league in there. So, but first off, let's not forget all the vets that served this country. Thank you for everybody that did that. Our beloved Sarge has done that.
Yeah.
My cousin is actually going into Marine boot camp on the 13th, so we're having a big party for him. I will not be in attendance, but just want to throw that out there. Thank you for him. So, so guys,
J-Max at
what's
Hot
that?
Springs. J-Max at Hot Springs.
Hot Springs. All right. Now, last time I heard of Hot Springs, it was a little movie series that you can find in the XXX section. So hopefully,
Pornhub.
yeah, exactly. So, yeah. Messround, you brought up PS5. We did a show this past week, me and Tim, we ranked our, video games based on, categories and stuff. Now, Dave, I know you're a video game guy. What are some old school games that you miss playing?
Oh my gosh, going back to when I was a kid, the best football game ever, Tecmo Bowl. Love that
Yeah,
game.
unless you're playing against Bo Jackson. I mean, it was not fun.
Yeah.
Right?
No.
Where you just run back, can't see your quarterback on the screen,
Yep.
he throws a bomb.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Yeah, you always throw the 100-yard bomb, or you take Bo Jackson, you run around the screen for the 2.5 minutes, and then
Right,
score your
you run from one end to
touchdown.
the other.
Yeah, yeah. Chris, how about you? I know you're younger
Yeah.
than myself and Dave, but what are some old games that you miss playing?
Oh man, it's been a while. I've been like playing video games off and on. I'm not really a big video game person. But I remember playing like Mario and
Yeah,
Yeah, you got that Mario in there.
Donkey Kong, stuff like that. But
yeah.
a lot of the
I mean,
newer
for me-
games I haven't been.
Yeah, I mean, for me, going back to the old Nintendo, Mario definitely Duck Hunt, especially when you miss that,
And the dog.
dang duck,
laughing,
and
you know,
that dog would pop up and start laughing. You wanted to shoot the dog.
Right.
But like Bases Loaded, Baseball Stars, where I
RBI
think Baseball
Baseball.
Stars. What's that?
RBI baseball.
Yeah, RBI
Mhm.
Baseball, but I think Baseball Stars was like the first game where you could actually like create your own guys and teams, and then there was like a little cheat code where you could have created like this super team and play against the girls, and it was
Yeah,
based on
Twisted Metal.
yeah. Twisted Metal was good. What else do you say? NFL 2K5.
Oh,
Yep.
Double
Crash
07 was
Bandicoot.
good.
Yeah. Crash
I remember
Bandicoot. I
that
like
one.
playing Sonic. John
Sonic was
Madden
good.
had a couple, games on the old Sega, but yeah, just looking at, trying to play. I know there's a retro website where you can go in and depending on your system, on your
Yep,
computer, you
yeah.
can download some old school games. What's up, Isaiah? But let's kick it off to some therapy, guys. Elections are over. We won't see those ads anymore.
Yay.
Oh, yeah, exactly. For another year, at least.
You know what I'm not looking forward to?
What
the
aren't
day
you looking?
The day
What's that?
after Thanksgiving. I'm not looking forward to the day after Thanksgiving.
Black Friday?
No, Christmas music. Freaking
Oh.
hate it.
Oh, yeah.
Hate
Some
Christmas
places are already playing Christmas music. Some places already have Christmas stuff set up.
Some
Thanksgiving
TV
is like, Thanksgiving is like the holiday that is like big, but it's like forgotten in the retail world because it goes right from. You look at it, you go to schooling, and then it's Halloween, and then it's Christmas, and then it comes around, and then it's Valentine's Day, and then Easter, and then right back into school stuff. 4th of July is in the mix there.
It's just ridiculous how fast it comes.
It is.
around.
And in some stores now are doing Black Friday deals now. You
Mhm.
got some TV networks already doing Christmas movies.
Yep. XM Radio or Sirius Radio already has a Christmas station up and running. So
Oh my god, I'm so glad I don't have
yeah,
that.
I know. But that's the one thing is you can turn it off. But yeah, Christmas movies are starting up. Thanksgiving.
I avoid the
Dave-
radio, I avoid the radio stations like the plague when Christmas music comes on.
Yeah, exactly. So Dave, you brought it up. Let's talk a little. And we're 2 weeks away from Thanksgiving.
Yep.
Dave, what's the typical spread at the mess around house?
Well, obviously you gotta have turkey and then maybe ham, gravy, and my personal favorite cranberry sauce.
Oh, really? Okay. Crispy, how about you in the
Yeah.
bacon household?
Yeah, all that, like Dave said, you also have deviled eggs. You also have you also have the stuffing, the turkey.
Gotta have the stuffing.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, stuffing. So before we get to mine, J-Max calling you out, mess around. He said, "Don't lie. Say you cook."
I never said I cooked. I just said
Oh.
what was there.
Oh, okay. Gotcha. I thought maybe, but no, for
It's
me,
Denver's house.
it's turkey, it's the stuffing, potatoes, gravies. A couple things I miss though is my grandma's homemade stuffing. I remember going to their house and tearing up little pieces of bread, and so it could dry overnight. And then she would always make this scallop corn dish. That it doesn't seem like it's hard. It's corn and cream corn and crackers, and you bake it. But for some reason, nobody else has made it like my grandma, and I don't know if it's just because my grandma's made it. I don't know if she added something in there that nobody knows.
It's
but,
a grandma thing. There's nothing better than grandma's cooking.
Exactly. And Isaiah's chiming in turkey, ham both. I don't know too many people that have turkey and ham together.
Ham's more for Christmas.
Yeah. Mashed potatoes, gravy, baked potatoes, mac and cheese with bacon. Yeah. Pineapple, sushi, stuffing, pumpkin pie.
Sushi, what?
Well, it's Isaiah.
That's true.
I've seen Messerel's family. They finish at his family's house, and then he comes home.
True story, and I'll probably do it again this year.
Yeah, that's the thing is typically, now we're all adults.
Yeah,
you got to go to one side of the family, then you go to the other side of the family, and then possibly, might swing by an aunt or uncle's house.
but that's the thing too. It's like you don't want to eat too much at the first place.
Yep.
But you don't want to disappoint because then they're gonna go, well, they don't like the cooking or whatever. They didn't eat that much.
Yeah, but see, Chris, I don't know if you go elsewhere for a family, but wait till you get that significant other, and then you got to be like, okay, we got to go to my parents' house for this year, but Christmas we'll go to your parents' house, or if they're close by, okay, we'll go for a few hours here and then go over there try to catch dessert, and it's a juggle, Chris. Once you start getting older, J-Mac can tell you too.
You gotta remember to pace yourself.
Yeah.
Yep, exactly. Of course, you don't want to miss football, so you got to kind of time it right. Okay, am I going to get the whole game here? Am I going to leave at halftime of game 2 to get to somewhere?
I'm not leaving till it's over.
Yeah, that's one thing. And I've kind of said this before. I know they got the 3 games, and then now next year they're going to have a Black Friday game.
Ridiculous.
But I know. I
gotta say, and I know it's tradition, and I know a lot of us like tradition, but come on, the Cowboys and Lions every year on Thanksgiving. I've always been against it. I know, like I said, it's tradition. They've always played Thanksgiving. What do you guys think? Chris, I'm going to say you like Thanksgiving Cowboy games, but
I do, and I think the Lions. I think sometimes they don't. Most of the time they're on Thanksgiving, but I think they're on
Thanksgiving all the time. Oh, there's not been a time that I can recall. Maybe J-Mac knows, but as far as I know, it's always been Cowboys Lions on Thanksgiving at home.
Yeah, and they're usually the early game. The Lions are usually the earliest game. But yeah, it's tradition, and you kind of mess up tradition when you add the Black Friday game, I think.
Yeah, that week is just going to be, next year you're going to have, 4 games on Sunday, 3 on Thursday, then 1 on Friday, and Dave, what about?
Not to
go ahead.
College football.
I don't think college football. Yeah, but I don't think college football I don't think anybody touches Thursday night football on Thanksgiving. But Messer, what do you think? Cowboys Lions always on Thanksgiving.
Yeah, well, you kind of said it. You don't mess with tradition.
Yep.
I don't know. I'd rather see 2 teams that are, good play, but you get what you get, I guess. Yeah.
That's the one thing with those Thursday games. It doesn't matter if it's Thanksgiving or just a regular Thursday game. Those games are typically, as good as they want to be, I guess. So,
Chris is chiming in. I just looked it up. The only seasons the Lions did not play on Thanksgiving was from 1939 to 1944 when the world was engulfed in World War II.
Okay. All right. So Chris is chiming in. Her husband and spent Thanksgiving together like we have for the past 6 years. We used to spend it at his parents until they moved to Texas in 2016. Okay, yeah. I mean, you got traditions. She enjoys her Cowboy games. Oh, I'm not saying I don't enjoy the games. I just,
you want to see another
and that's
team.
that's why they threw in the third Thursday game, because I think everybody was kind of getting upset with the Cowboys and Lions.
It's also saying there's no official contract. These teams play every Thanksgiving. It's just been a constant tradition for decades.
Yep, and it is. I mean, and I get it.
I mean, the Lions kind of started everything, so.
Yeah, I don't know. I mean, the Lions will always wear those silver helmets and the blue jerseys. Cowboys, I think, go with the white jerseys with their helmets. I don't think they change too much up, but
if the Lions were any good, it wouldn't be that bad. But Jesus, they're pretty good.
Yeah,
they're a little better.
I think it's what, Lions, Packers, Cowboys, Giants.
Yes, I know the Giants,
and I don't know the third game. So, or no, I think Packers. No, it's Bears and Lions this week. Okay. So, what else you guys got? Oh, Chris kind of freezing there. Oh, he's back. Okay.
I'm here. Yeah, frozen.
All right. So, anything else you guys want to rap about, or you want to throw a topic out there?
Yeah, let's see.
We will close the show, by the way, with a quick game of Would You Rather. So.
Who would you like to see on Thanksgiving if you could replace like the Lions or whoever else?
I mean, it's not. I think it should be a rotation. I mean, fine, play 3 games, play 2 games, put one on Black Friday, but I think it should kind of be a rotation,
So on this year's Thanksgiving, you got the Bills and Lions.
Oh, Bill! God.
Yeah.
Okay.
Then you got the Cowboys and Giants.
Okay.
And then you got the Patriots going against the Vikings to end the night.
Oh, is that Viking game at home, or is that in?
Yep, at home.
That's home. Okay.
Prime time.
Well, oh God, prime time. Great. That means Cousins will be 10 of 35 with a pick, 12 sacks and forced fumble or something, lost fumble or something, and we'll win by a point because our kicker will go up there and mash a 23-yard field goal to win it because Kirk Cousins couldn't get into the end zone or something.
I'm waiting for your Vikings to lose, so Steven will shut up.
Yeah. Sometimes you just have to tell the guy to be quiet. But the Bills Lions. I mean, if Allen's playing, that point spread should be like 15, 20 plus. I mean, the Lions are good, but that I would say I'd probably watch the Dallas Giants game. I think that's going to be a good one for the division there.
Yeah.
So, does anybody go out shopping Black Friday? I mean, has anybody ventured into that world?
No, I used to work it though. Walmart, crazy.
Yeah. That is a crazy day. Yes, it is. I've worked it both times. I worked at Walmart. It's been just a madhouse.
I was a cashier. It's even worse.
Oh yeah. Yeah, no, it's just ridiculous because they put all the stuff out there wrapped up and with the employee standing by each section of it,
right?
And then until the plastic comes off, and then of course people are going in between legs trying to grab a game or something, and
you got a melee going on.
Yeah,
exactly. I mean, it's been more civilized, I think, nowadays, but especially when the TVs were hot, laptops were hot. I mean, I think Best Buy used to do a drawing, give you a ticket, and then, if they only had 5 TVs and they drew your names, and that, but But yeah, Black Friday, yeah, I try to avoid it. I mean, the parking lots are packed. I mean,
Really, like, I'm not going to wake up at an ungodly hour to go save a few bucks on a VCR or DVD player. Come on.
yeah. Well, and the thing is I don't know if your guys' news would do it, but our news would always, one of the local stations would always catch up with the family, and they'll be like, "Oh, what was your plan today?" Well, me and my sister-in-law got together, and on Thanksgiving we mapped out where we would go, and and how much we would spend. So one sister went over to this store, we went to this store, and then I went to this store, and then got our things, and then we called. Okay, what are the next stores? It was like they mapped it out like a treasure hunt or something. I mean, it's just ridiculous.
But
and like you said, Dave, I mean, it's like to save a few bucks, but now you can do it online. I mean,
yeah.
I was going to say now online you get maybe better deals or the same deals.
Yeah, exactly. And the thing is, Dave, you worked at Walmart, so did I. Some of that stuff, I would say, I might lowball it, but I'd say like 40% of that stuff that was like exclusive items, or they only had a few, came back the next day or two in returns.
Oh, for sure. Yeah.
It was always fun to see those come back in returns and stuff. But I mean, it's good to get out there.
Customer service thing.
Yeah. I mean, it's good to go out there and get, like the video games or something, because they're typically, like this year's Madden is typically like $15 on Black Friday, so
that's
for video games and movies, it's always good to go get, but
yeah,
anything else is just, it's ridiculous. So, all right, guys, we didn't win the Powerball after the glitch that Minnesota started for some reason. I don't know what happened, but blame on Minnesota.
Right.
We might have traded something with Dallas and we couldn't get it through or something. That's what caused it. But whoever that lucky person is in California is living life. Right. I mean,
lucky fucker.
I mean, I know exactly. What would we have done? I mean, Chris, I think froze, or he's just sitting there. Oh, okay. He did. Yeah, he froze.
There was one thing I was going to talk about.
What's up? Go ahead, talk about it.
Hold on, I got a phone call. I'll be right back.
All right.
My daughter calling.
Okay. All right. So we'll wait for Mess Around to come back from talking to his daughter. Crispy's back. All right.
Yep.
So Crispy, what would have been some things you would have bought for if you would have won that big Powerball?
Oh wow.
All right. Here's the better. Yeah. Since it was so much money, what is something that you've always wanted? Like something from your sports team or your favorite player or something like that. What is something that, Powerball, you would have went out and bought it?
I don't know if a particular player, but something like autographed, that was probably something memorable, like a memorable moment or something.
Oh yeah.
And they signed it, like something like that.
Nope, I'm right with you. Something I couldn't have, I definitely try to get something Kirby Puckett related or Hulk Hogan related, or somebody that I don't, Walter Payton. I used to love that guy. So something that's like very heavily priced, I definitely would have went out and got if I would have won the Powerball. So Mess Around's back. So hopefully the phone call went okay.
Yeah, my daughter has to go pick her up here in a minute.
All right.
From work.
All right. Gotcha.
But
she's still working at the pizza place, huh?
Yeah, she worked. Yeah, she's been there a few months now. She's liking it.
All right. So what did you want to bring up, Mess Around?
I didn't get to do my show on Monday because I don't know why I didn't do it. I just didn't. But anyway, the Bears quarterback's finally getting recognition. Justin Fields, Player of the Week. Dude, balling out. Set up record for most rushing yards by a quarterback in a game.
Yep.
I think we might have another Lamar Jackson situation. He's
Well,
a good
I
runner,
think-
but he's not that good of a passer yet.
I think they're playing to his strengths now.
They are. They after they lost to Washington, they went and stole some plays from Baltimore and the Niners and a couple other teams had running quarterbacks, and they implemented that. And he's played a lot better since then. So
Well, the thing is
Finally have a
with running quarterbacks, we've seen once they get that leg injury, then let's see how they do. But yeah, they put some pieces around Fields. I mean, the Bears. You know,
Yeah,
we said it
to,
before on Morning Tailgate. The Bears have a lot of money to spend next year. So
they went and got Chase Claypool from the Steelers.
Yep.
So even though they gave up Roquan Smith to the Ravens, that kind of hurt. But he wasn't going to resign, so might as well go for him.
You know, and speaking of that, and I heard on some other news radio shows, sports shows, why do somebody have to leak out that the Bears were close to making that deal, just couldn't finalize the trade before the Bears did? I mean, I just hate hearing that where, well, the Packers were heavily discussed. They just didn't want to give up this piece. And it's just like,
well, you know, what's funny is that the Packers offered Pittsburgh the same round pick that we did, second round pick, but Pittsburgh took ours because they thought we'd have a worse record.
Yep, that's what it came down to.
Yep.
You know, when it's like two for Dallas. What was it? I think it was Chubb or something like that. We were trying to get somebody, and basically said no. The deal's off, no good, or no, the deal was good, but they couldn't agree on terms and all that, so it just didn't work out.
You know what's really cool about that is that Claypool played college ball at Notre Dame with Cole Kmet, and they're reunited in Chicago now on the Bears. So that's
okay.
Cool. Yeah.
Well, you know, you brought up a certain name earlier. You know, those guys on the other network that we used to partner with, they like those college connections and makes familiarity. It's just like whatever. But all right, guys, let's. I was thinking we'd do just a quick round of Would You Rather. We can ask each other one question, so 2 questions apiece. I'll start. So
yeah, kind of make quick. I'm gonna go pick up the kid.
Yeah, we'll make it quick. So mess around. I know you're a wrestling fan. So would you rather get body slammed by Mandy Rose, or would you rather get body slammed? I'm trying to think of the other girl you like. Yeah, we'll do that one. That's the one. Yeah. Who would you rather get body slammed by?
You know, about a year ago it said Mandy Rose, but it's all about Cora Jade now. Definitely Cora Jade.
All right. God, I had to go up for Crispy, but I forgot it. So, Messer, why don't you go ahead and shoot us one quick?
All right, Big B. Would you rather own the Chicago Bears or the Green Bay Packers?
Ooh. God, that's tough. Honestly, I would. I'd go Packers just because. Well, Bears have a good fan base too, but the Packers are just, their fan base always thinks it's, they're perfect. So, it's tough, but I go Packers.
No, No.
Chris, I remembered yours. Okay, so Chris, if it meant, so let's just say, you could trade. The Cowboys are going to trade Dak Prescott to, whatever team, but that meant that the Cowboys win the Super Bowl the following year, and the team that Dak goes to gets to win 3 straight Super Bowls after the Cowboys. Would you make that deal? You get the Super Bowl guaranteed once you trade them, but Dak gets 3 straight Super Bowls.
Oh, wow. No.
Does Dak win the 3 Super Bowls?
Oh, I guess I did. I'll say he goes 2 and 3, but he gets 3 straight Super Bowls.
There you go.
But the Cowboys get the year that they trade Dak, guaranteed.
I guess that could work out.
Oh, Chris, okay, we'll take it. Okay, Chris, you got one?
Yeah, mess around. If you're a GM, would you rather manage the Lions or the or the Packers?
Well,
Oh, give me the Lions all day, every day. Fuck Green Bay.
yeah. So
All right, Crispy.
Yeah.
Would you rather be the smartest man in the world or the best looking man in the world?
ooh,
Probably the smartest.
okay. All right, Chris, you got one for me?
Yeah. Would you rather play football or hockey?
Oh
If you had
man,
to
that. I'd probably go football. One, I can't skate that well, but just football. I've heard a lot of stories that football. It seems like football players always have the good bonding stories and stuff. So
Yeah.
I go that way. So, all right, guys. With that being said, let's go around final thoughts. Start with mess around so you can get out of here.
Yeah. Yeah, I'd really not have anything.
Yeah.
Kicking it with me and Adam tomorrow.
All right.
That, so.
All right. Crispy bacon.
Yeah, tomorrow's kicking it with Mess Around Dave and Ace. And the morning tailgate is on Sunday, and Between the Ropes is on Sunday. And also check out all of our other great shows.
Yep, exactly. Keep checking us out. Like Chris said, morning tailgate with myself, Mess Around, and Crispy Bacon, along with Tim Hendricks. And then you got Between the Ropes, and then keep checking out our new show, C2C Ranking, with myself and Tim Hendricks. Last week we did video games. This week it's gonna be movie themes, so we'll definitely break down some movies. So, with that being said, I want to thank the working man Crispy Bacon. I want to thank Mess Around. I want to thank Chrissy, Jason. Make sure you're treating the lady nicely tonight. I want to hear good stories on Monday. With that being said, I'm Big B. Check us out next Monday for Four Bros. Have a good night.